day to Madam. I'm pleased to welcome you all to the first round of Influencer of All-Time Debating Tournament. I'm Faisal, your moderator, and I would like to introduce the member of the group to you. First one, Koyum as a Mr. Nasurdin, and Sidi as a Mr. Abu Mansor, and me, Faisal, as a Mike Tyson. Without further delay, I will start first. My name is Michael Gerard Tyson, or as you all know, as a Mike Tyson. They also call me Iron Mike and Kid Dynamite when I was in prime, and now they know me as the baddest man on the planet. I was born in 30 June 1966 at Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York, United States, and currently stay in Las Vegas. My education background is I am from Ottawa High School, located at the Chicago. I'm a father of 7 and has been married on the 3 separate occasions. My first marriage with an actress, Robin Givens. I married on 1988 and last just a year and divorced in 1989. This marriage did not produce any children. Then my second marriage with Monica Turner in April 1997 and divorced in January 2003. This marriage produced only 2 children, but then in 2009 my daughter Exodus died from injuries sustained from her dangling from a cot in a treadmill. Less than 2 weeks after my daughter's death, I married Lakiha Spicer in June 2009. About my career, I am an American former professional boxer who compete from 1985 to 2005. I started my amateur career when participate in Junior Olympic in 1981 and 1982, and I won a gold medal on both occasions. In 1985, I started my first professional career. I ring as an undisputed world heavyweight champion from 1987 to 1990, and I was a first heavyweight boxer to simultaneously hold the World Boxing Association WBA, World Boxing Council WBC, and International Boxing Federation IBF title, as well as the only heavyweight to successfully unify them. My first belt was when I aged 20 years old and hold the record as the youngest boxer to win a heavyweight title in history and hold the 3rd longest unified championship ring in heavyweight history. Other than that, I have been introduced into the International Boxing Hall of Fame and the World Boxing Hall of Fame. I won my first 19 professional fight by knockout, 12 of them in the first round, and then won the WBC title in 1986 after stopping Trevor Berbick in the second round, and added with the WBA and IBF after defeating James Smith and Tony Tucker in 1987. The following year, I became the linear champion when knockout Michael Spink in 91 seconds on the first round. Successful defend the title 9 times, which include victories over Larry Holmes and Frank Bruno. But then in 1990, when I lost the title in Tokyo, Japan, to the underdog Buster Douglas, who knocked me out in the 10th round. In 1992, I was convicted of raped and sentenced to 6 years of in prison, although was released when I was 28 years old on parole after 3 years. While in prison, I convert to Islam and adopt the Muslim name that is Malik Abdul Aziz. After release in 1995, I engaged in a series to combat fights and won the WBC and WBA title in 1996 after stopping Buster Douglas. After being stripped of the WBC title in the same year, again I lost the WBA title to Evander Holyfield by 11th round stoppage. The match ended when I was disqualified by biting my opponent. In 2002, I fought for the world heavyweight title again at the age of 35, but that time I'm losing by knockout to Lennox Lewis. In 2003, I declared bankrupt despite having received over $30 million for several of fight and $300 million during my career. I decided to retire from professional boxing in 2006 after being knocked out in a consecutive matches, and start from 2016 I have made a successful entry into the burgeoning cannabis industry with the launch of Tyson Holistic Holding. Currently, the business include 400 acres Tyson Ranch in California and aiming to transform into a bustling resort for marijuana enthusiasts. And I have to boost my nation economy. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name Nasurdin, and I am Father Qayyum. I am 65 years old and born in 1955. I was raised in Johor Perak and the second child of 9 siblings. My mother name is Khadijah and my father name is Yang. Married to Zalilah Zainal Abidin. She from Taipei and has 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. So far I have 6 grandchildren, 5 boys and 1 girl. My first child live in Ipoh as well and has to do 2 children. My second child live in Tapa and has 3 children, while the third one live in Kuala Lumpur and has 1 child. If I have free time, I will come to visit them and my grandchildren. My education background is only SRP or Sijil Rendah Pelajaran. Graduate and did not continue my studies due to family financial factor. My father used to be just a laborer and could not afford the cost of my education, and I live with my grandfather. I started working as early 16 years old and assistant clerk in a lumber mill. My work routine is more to update the wood stock that need to be completed to be delivered to customer. Uh, I also need to make sure the type of wood order according to customer choice and must be well packages so that it does not get damaged quickly. After almost 10 years of working as a clerk assistant, I start venturing truck driver, and one of the reason I switched career was due to insufficient income factor. Since I was planning to get married, I had think to of way to increase my income to support my family in future. I have been hired and my first truck is Bedford type, and this truck has no door. if it rain, I will get wet. But the moment was the catalyst for my situation today, because I managed to educate my child to know how to appreciate the difficulties in finding a good income. Now that I have retired, that is due to my poor health. I suffer from nerve pain and cause those who often feel tired and easily fall asleep. Now I only spend time at home and often attend religious class at mosque. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Siddiq. Today I will act as my father. Okay, let's start. Hi, my name is Abu Mansor bin Abu Hassan. I have 5 children, 3 sons and 2 daughters. So basically I am the founder of Seni Raya Sembilan Berhad. Okay, my study background is just SPM. So what is Seni Raya do? Okay, firstly, we are a contractor. We build house, surfacing the road, make drainage and other construction job. Beside that, we also make a metal work such as welding, sheet metal job, grill, awning, and also a signboard. Seni Raya also do a business in t-shirt printing such as embroidery, badge, make a name tag and supply a uniform to school. Oh, we also make a jersey for the team of football and others. And recently, Seni Raya just start the chicken farm business. We already own about 300 chicken at our farm. So let's talk how I start my own company. So basically I start from gaining experience from the other company. My first job is a technician at Sharp company. The company make an electronic device such as television, computer, and iron. After 2 years served at Sharp, I got an offer as a supervisor at Toshiba Berhad. So Toshiba also is a electronic company. So I also served the Toshiba around 2 years. After that, I start to think, how about I start my own company? So then I resigned at Toshiba and gain the golden experience from my eldest brother's company, Malako Swan Berhad. So from that, before that, the company, the Malako Swan Berhad, make construction. So at the company, I start to learn how to establish the company, how to manage the company, managing the manpower, and how to make the job for your own company. So that is how I start my own company. Until now, I still contact my eldest brother if I got some problem or trouble in my company. So he will advise me the best advice for managing the company. So that is about my background, how I start my own company. Okay, that's all. Thank you.